Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is all about naming a polygon and its parts. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now before we name the polygon class and identifying its parts, let's define first what is a polygon. Now a polygon is a closed figure made up of line segments in a two-dimensional plane. So for this first illustration class, we can call this one polygon because it is a closed figure and it's made up of line segments. Same with number 2, it is a closed figure made up of line segments. Now for number 1 class, we call this one triangle, a polygon with 3 sides, we call that one triangle. And for number 2, a polygon with 4 sides, do you still remember class, what do you call a polygon with 4 sides? That's correct, a polygon with 4 sides, we call that one quadrilateral. Now before we name this polygon class, let's identify first what are the parts of a polygon. So the first part of a polygon class, we have what we call the vertex. Alright, let's start with a vertex. Now sir, what is a vertex? Now vertex class is a point on a polygon where the sides and the line segments meet. So if this side together with this side meet, we can form a point, and this point right here class is what we call the vertex. Same with this one, this side together with this side, when they meet, they can form a point, and this point is what we call the vertex. So in this triangle class, we have 3 vertices. Once again, singular. For this point, we can call this one vertex A. So we have vertex A, we have vertex B, we also have vertex C. Alright, so once again class, vertex, 2 sides or line segments meet and they form a point. This is what we call the vertex. In plural form class, we can call this one vertices. So we have the following vertices. We have A, we have B, and C. Now the second part class of a polygon is what we call the sides. Alright, so we have the sides. Now in this given triangle class, we have 3 sides. We have side AB, side BC, side AC, or we can also call this one line segment AB, line segment BC, and line segment AC. Once again, we can do this marking for line segment. We have line segment AB, alright, and then line segment BC, and then line segment AC. So this marking class, horizontal line, is what we call line segment. Now question, sir, for this side AB, okay, this line segment AB, can we write this one, sir, line segment BA? Can we do that one, sir, line segment BA? Is it the same, sir? If we write line segment BA, yep, class, that's actually the same. You can read this one, line segment AB or line segment BA. But most of the books, class, they arrange the letters alphabetically. A comes first before B in alphabet. That's why we have line segment AB. But you can actually write that one class, line segment BA. This is just the same class. Alright, so let's have OR. So we have the first side, AB, or once again, you can read that one, line segment BA. Second side, BC, line segment BC, or line segment CB. So this is just the same class. It's up to you which do you prefer. Next, we have line segment AC or line segment CA. So let's just write OR. Okay, so it's up to you class which do you prefer. You can choose this sides or this sides. So we have 3 sides. And last one class, the part of a polygon, we have what we call the angles. So we have the vertex. We have the sides. Okay, first part, we have the vertex. Second part, we have the sides. And last one, we have what we call the angles. Okay, last one, we have what we call angles. Now, in this given triangle class, we have 3 angles. So these are the following angles. Alright, this one and this one. So let's start with this one class, this first angle. Now this first angle class, we can call this one angle A. Okay, once again, this is the symbol class for angle. We can call that one angle A. Now question, sir, can we call this one angle CAB? Can we call that one, sir, angle CAB? Yup, we can call that one class angle CAB. CAB. Just make sure, class, that this vertex A will be the center part of this following vertices. Once again, class, just make sure that this vertex A will be the center part of this following vertices. Angle CAB. Sir, question, can we read this one angle BAC? Yup, you can actually read that one, class, angle BAC. This three, class, is just the same. Either of these three, class, that you will choose for your answer. Angle BAC. Once again, class, make sure that this vertex A will be the center part of this following vertices. BAC. So that's the first angle right here, class. Okay, first angle, we have angle A, or we can call that one angle CAB. Next, angle BAC. Alright, the second angle, we have this given angle. So let's start with this given angle. Second angle, angle B. So we can read this one, angle B. Alright, so angle B. So second angle, angle B. Sir, can we read this one, angle ABC? Yup, you can read that one, angle ABC. So angle ABC. Just make sure, class, once again, just make sure that this B, vertex V, will be the center part of this following vertices. ABC. So B will be the center part of this following three vertices. And you can also read this one, CBA. Once again, B should be the center part. CBA. Angle CBA. So it's up to you, class. Which do you choose? You can have this answer, angle A alone. Yep, that's okay. Angle B alone, that's okay. Or you can choose this one, angle CAB. That's okay. So you can choose either of this one, class, for this following three angles. So you can just simply use this one and simply use this one. So it's up to you, class, which do you prefer. So this is just the same, class. Either of these three, class. You can choose one. And last angle, we have this one. Angle C. Alright, so we have angle C. So angle C, and we can call this one angle ACB. Angle A. Just make sure, once again, C will be the center part of this following vertices. ACB, and then BCA. Angle BCA. That's it, class. You're all set for the parts of a polygon. We have the vertex, we have the sides, and we have the angles. So the vertices, the sides, and the angles. So we have the vertices. So let me just box it in red. We have the vertices, we have the sides, and we have the angles. Now, question, how will you name this polygon, sir? Now, to name this polygon, class, we can write the word triangle itself. So you can write the word triangle itself. Triangle. Then you can read this one, A, B, C. Once again, class, in naming the polygon, it must be consecutive vertices. You can name this one triangle A, B, C. Check, class, the vertices A, B, C. It is consecutive. So triangle A, B, C. Or you can just simply illustrate this given word triangle. You can just simply illustrate this one, triangle. This illustration, class, it means triangle. Then A, B, C. So that's how you name, class. Question, sir, question. Can we read this one, triangle BCA? Is this consecutive vertices? Yup. You can read this one, class, triangle BCA. Triangle BCA. Just make sure, class, it is consecutive vertices. You read this one, consecutive vertices. What else, class? Can we read this one, triangle CAB? Can we do that one? Triangle CAB. Yup, we can read that one, triangle. Okay, triangle CAB. CAB. Alright, so what else, class? Can we read this one, triangle ACB? Can we do that one? So check, class, do we have it here? Triangle ACB, yup, we can read that one, triangle ACB. ACB. Let's have counterclockwise. ACB. Alright, what else, class? Can we read this one, CBA? Can we do that one? Do we have CBA here? Yup, we can read that one, CBA. What else, class? Can we read this one, BAC? Yup, we can read that one, B, triangle BAC. Alright, so that's how you name the triangles, class. We have 6 names for this one. triangle ABC. So we have this one, triangle ABC. Alright, triangle ABC, or we can write this one, this given illustration right here. This marking is what we call triangle. This illustration is a triangle. So we have triangle ABC. We have triangle BCA. Okay, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can name this one class, this triangle, 6 names. So we can read this one, triangle ABC, triangle BCA. So once again class, as long as the vertices, you read that one with consecutive vertices. But once again class, mostly in the books class, they arrange the letters alphabetically. That's why you have triangle ABC. Okay, triangle ABC. Alright, so let's have example number 2. So I hope you get this one class for example number 1. If you have some questions class, do not hesitate to ask class. Once again, do not hesitate to ask if you have some questions with number 1 class. Feel free to ask class. You put your comment in the comment section down below. Alright, let's have example number 2. Alright, so let's have example number 2. Once again, we start at the vertex. So the vertex we have, okay, vertex we have vertex A. So we have vertex A. Alright, and then we have vertex B. So we have 4 vertices, vertex B, and then vertex C. Alright, and then vertex D. Or we can write this one, we have the following vertices. So the vertices, we have A, we have B, we have C, and we have D. So we have 4 vertices. Alright, we're done with the vertices for number 2. Alright, so next step, or the next part of a polygon, we have what we call the sides. So next we have the sides. Alright, so we have side AB. Once again, side AB. So, or we can write this one, line segment AB. Or, we just write or class for you to choose. Which do you prefer? So we have side AB, or we can read that one, line segment BA. We have line segment AB or line segment BA. That's actually the same. Alright, and we have line segment BC. Or we can write that one, CB, line segment CB. So that's actually okay class, CB. Line segment CD, so line segment CD, or we have DC, line segment DC, and then line segment AD, or we have line segment DA. Alright, so just write or class. Once again class, it's either of these 2 class. You can choose line segment BA. That's actually okay. You can choose line segment CB for BC. Instead of BC, you can choose CB. Okay, or you can just simply use this following sides, AB, side AB, line segment AB, line segment BC, line segment CD, and then line segment AD. Alright, so we're done with the sides. Now next step, we have the following angles. So angles, so we're done with the vertices. So we're done with the vertices. Okay. We're done with the sides, and next will be the angles. So we have, let's start with angle A. Okay, so angle A. So angle A. Now we can call this angle A. So once again, this is the first angle. We have angle A. Now you can also read this one class, angle B, AD. Angle B, AD. Or we can read that one, angle D, AB. Angle D, AB. Once again class, just make sure, okay, just make sure class that this vertex A, okay, this vertex A will be the center part of this following vertices. Make sure that this vertex A will be the center part of this following vertices. So BAD or DAB. Alright, and we also have this given angle, angle B. So we can read this one, angle B. Alright, so angle B, and then angle A, BC. So angle A, BC, or that would be angle CBA. Angle C, then B, then A. Once again, just make sure that this B will be the center part of this following 3 vertices. So ABC, this given angle, or CBA. Alright, so we're done with the second angle. Let's have the third angle. So this given angle right here, angle C. So we can read that one, angle C. Alright, so angle C. Or we can read this one, angle BCD. Angle BCD, BCD. Or angle DCB. Angle DC, then B. So we don't have enough space, class. Angle DC, then B. Alright, and then last one. So we have vertex A, CD. We have the sides, 4 sides. We have 4 vertices, and we have 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, and then last one, this one. Angle D. So we have angle D, or we can read this one, angle D, that would be angle ADC, angle A, then D, then C, or angle CDA. CDA. Once again, guys, make sure that this D will be the center part of this following vertices. CDA. Angle CD, then A. Alright, so all set, class, for the vertex, for the sides, and the angle. So next step, class, we name this quadrilateral. So be careful, class, in naming this quadrilateral. Once again, class, always remember it must be consecutive vertices. Alright, so this one, class. So quadrilateral, you can put the word itself, quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Alright, so quadrilateral ABCD. ABCD. So once again, let's make sure that the vertices are consecutive vertices. ABCD. Question, sir, can we read this one? Once again, class, for this quadrilateral, class, you can just simply write the symbol or draw the symbol, class. It means quadrilateral. So this is the symbol of quadrilateral, class. This is the symbol. So you can just simply write this one or draw this symbol and then ABCD. That's actually okay, class. It means quadrilateral ABCD. Once again, the symbol right here, it means quadrilateral, then ABCD. So you pause the video, class, because we will be naming this one. Okay, we will be naming this one. You pause the video, I'll be erasing this one, class. We don't have enough space because we need to name this one, class, step by step. Okay, so you pause the video, I'll be erasing this one, and then we will be naming the quadrilateral. Sir, can we name this one quadrilateral ACBD? How about this one, class? ACBD. Can we do that one, class? Can we name that one quadrilateral ACBD? Can we do that one? Nope, we cannot do that one, class. Okay, we cannot do this one. Why is that, sir? Because the vertices, class, are not consecutive. It is opposite to C, class. A is opposite to C. We cannot do that one, class. It should be consecutive vertices. Question, sir, can we read this one quadrilateral ADCB? Can we do that one, sir? ADCB. ADCB. Can we do that one, sir? Yup, you can actually do that one, class. This is acceptable, class. We can read this one ACDB. ADCB. ADCB, because the vertices, class, are consecutive. A, next is D, next is C, next is B. So we can name that one ADCB. What else, class? So we can name this one quadrilateral DCBA. Yep, we can do that one DCBA. Okay. Can we name this one, class, CADB? Can we do that one, class? CADB? Can we do that one? Nope, we cannot do that one, class. Once again, quadrilateral CADB. Can we do that one? CADB? Nope, we cannot do that one, class, because C is opposite to A. It must be consecutive, class. So we cannot do this one. So it should be quadrilateral, okay, quadrilateral CBAD. CBAD. Alright, so what else, class? So we cannot do this one. This is opposite. The vertices are opposite. What else, class? So help me with this one, class. We have CBAD, so we can read this one ABCD. sorry, BADC, BADC. Alright, so what else, class? We have BADC, then ADCB. We're done with this one. Okay, let's have clockwise. So ABCD, ABCD, and then BC. Do we have BCDA? Nope, we don't have it here. Alright, so quadrilateral, BCDA, BCDA, and then quadrilateral, CDAB, CDAB, and then quadrilateral, DABC. Do we have DABC? Nope, we don't have DAB, then C. That's it, class. All set. So we have how many names, class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can name this one 8. Okay, we can name this one. It depends on you, class, which do you prefer, class. So we can name this one, class, quadrilateral ABCD, ABCD, ADCB. So we can do that one, class. As long, class, just remember this one, class. You can name any polygon as long the vertices are consecutive vertices, class. One after another. So ABCD, BCDA. You can do that one. CDAB. Alright, so that's how you name, class. You can choose, class, either of this one, class. You can have this answer. You can have this one. Either of this one, this one, this one. So just choose one, class. So let's have this one, class. But once again, class, it's up to you. Which do you prefer? You can choose any of this one, class. You can choose one. Alright, so I hope you learned something new today, class. That's it for naming a polygon and its parts. So I hope you learned something new today. Once again, class, if you have some questions with regards to this one, class, do not hesitate to ask us. You put your question in the comment section down below. So I hope you learned something new today, class. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.